Biden and Scholz to meet, Russian fighters claim to be closing in on Bakhmut. Kharkiv region, Ukraine, fierce fighting is raging for the eastern Ukrainian city of Bakhmut. The head of Russia's Wagner mercenary group claimed Friday that his fighters have practically surrounded the city. But a Ukrainian defender told the Washington Post that Ukrainian forces still control it and have not been ordered to retreat. Russian forces are constantly hitting the city randomly with artillery, grads, and mortars, the soldier said. Russian forces have fought for months to seize Bakhmut, which would give Moscow its first symbolic victory in months and a broader foothold in the Donbass region. Even though military experts say it is of limited strategic value. In Washington, President Biden will welcome German Chancellor Olaf Scholz to the White House on Friday for a working visit, which will involve discussions about Ukraine. The two leaders are expected to share notes on their recent meetings with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, National Security Council spokesman John Kirby told reporters. Here's the latest on the war and its impact across the globe. Key developments. Wagner Group boss Yevgeny Prigozhin said the pincers are closing on Bakhmut in a video posted Friday on Telegram in which he claimed to be speaking from a rooftop in the city. He paraded three men who appeared to be captured local fighters on camera and said Ukrainian forces should withdraw to give them a chance to leave the city. The Washington Post could not independently verify Prigozhin's claims to have practically surrounded Bakhmut. However, the Institute for the Study of War, citing geolocated footage, said Thursday that pro-Kremlin forces have made gains in areas near Bakhmut. A Ukrainian soldier defending Bakhmut said enemy forces are right now on three sides trying to get to us, with some of the heaviest fighting striking the city's south. Yuri Syrotyuk, who is stationed with Ukraine's 5th Independent Assault Brigade, dismissed Prigozhin's claims as boasting. In a phone interview Friday, Syrotyuk added that it does not feel as though the situation has significantly changed in the last 24 hours and that his last meal, chicken strips and rice, was even served hot. A sign of relative normalcy. Biden and Scholz may discuss China's potential to supply weapons to Russian forces in Ukraine during their Friday meeting, Kirby said. I certainly would expect, in the context of talking about what's going on in Ukraine, that the issue of third-party support to Russia could come up, he told reporters. But I don't want to get ahead of where we are here. We haven't seen the Chinese make this decision. Kicking Russia out of the group of 20 nations would be a mistake, Josep Borrell, the European Union's foreign policy chief, said Friday as a high-level meeting of G20 foreign ministers drew to a close in New Delhi. We have to keep ways of talking, or at least listening, Borrell said. He noted that while Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov had walked out of a G20 meeting in Indonesia last year after Russia was criticized for the war, he had at least stayed and listened this time. Russia was suspended from the Group of 8 following its initial invasion of Crimea in 2014. Lavrov was laughed at after saying Moscow was the victim, not the aggressor, in the Ukraine war. The war was launched against us, he said Friday during a conference in New Delhi, prompting a mixture of guffaws, groans and eye rolls from the audience of academics, government officials and business executives. However, Lavrov also drew strong applause when he accused critics of hypocrisy and pointed out the U.S. role in conflicts in Iraq and Afghanistan. Battlefield updates. The United States is set to announce additional military aid for Ukraine on Friday, according to spokesman Kirby. The arms package will likely include ammunition for existing systems. Reuters reported it could be worth $400 million. So far, the United States has provided total military assistance of at least $24.9 billion to Ukraine since the war began, according to the State Department.